Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. The adventures of Emperor Bernie, who is 46 years old. His current heir is Prince Bert, who's, stat-wise, nothing to write home about. Dear mother, I was watching Super Paul play with his balls. Ireland has got all kinds of revolutions going on, as does France, as does the Holy Roman Empire, as does Italy. And Andalusia, it's a time of revolution. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And everywhere else looks pretty more or less stable. We have some landless invaders in the north. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to raise up the armies of our vassals. And then, let's see if I can select this many of them. And from down south too. And then where's our retinue? Because I don't want our retinue to have to deal with that. And then our retinue is gonna go up here near this border. And then we can probably have any of these armies in the east. It's always a little bit of a pain in the ass to go find them and tell them to go sit down. I know you get all excited, you want to run outside like a dog chasing a car, go pooping in the yard. Well, I guess you guys can stay home and poop in the yard. You're like, man, I want to go poop in somebody else's yard. Yeah, well. Alright, we'll speed that up a little bit. You can see here, my liege, my mission to Damascus has succeeded. Oh, our chancellor is really good at making the caliph of the Abbasids, as you can see, who are huge like us, and they're our really big neighbor. One of our few big neighbors who have not attacked us yet. Speaking of which, how big is their army? Just out of curiosity. Their army is, whoa, super weak. Wow, they must have fought a giant war or something. We can arrest somebody. I don't want to because he loves us. Good enough. In the meantime, while they siege our area up there, we're really helping our vassal, the King of Lithuania, who has done nothing about it. That should be your job, King of Lithuania. I mean, I'm the Emperor. I will help you, of course. That's what a good Emperor does. And King Bernie will do it anyway. Well, King Bernie is a good emperor. So I don't know how many of these, what is it, 32,000 or whatever, will be there, but we should have enough to be able to go up there and trounce on them, ideally. High Chief Momchil of Moskva has given me a bizarre and repulsive evidence of High Chief Drislav's Silesia's sexual preferences. She's like, what? I like to have sex with just my wife. What? That's horrendous! Just your wife? Yeah, just my wife. What's wrong with that? You don't have concubines? He doesn't have concubines. I can't believe that. I like my wife. We'll keep this information to ourselves, though, even though he likes us, despite the fact he's creepy and weird and that he only wants to sex his wife. What kind of pervert is that? No concubines, I swear. Alright, let's get these armies going here. We got some decent leaders. Once we get a big enough army, we're just going to run right up into them. Ideally, I'd like to have more than them. Maybe we'll go across the Samogitia? I don't know which way we'll go. Oh, this is actually big enough now. Here, we will pause it and then put it on slow. We will merge these guys and we're just going to send them straight north. Everybody we're going to send straight north. But this big army, they're going all the way north. You guys can march through Roman territory as far as I'm concerned. They're like, really, sir? I'm like, yeah, fuck the Holy Roman Empire. Fuck them in their dick holes. That's classic Emperor Bernie talk. That's his Hallmark card he sends them. See, King Svetoslav the Cruel, my vassal, this is how you deal with this stuff. You make the people under you go die for you, actually. We got a big old army of 18,000 men. We should be able to stomp these bastards. And maybe, I know it's too much to hope for, it'd be nice if we could have a period of peace for a while. Look at them try and run. Those cowards. They'll be out there on December 9th. We'll be there on the 14th. Well, that doesn't help. Once we get everybody here, I think we'll cross the river and then go attack. There's a faint knock on your door, followed by a small figure peeking into the room. You remember him well. It's one of the craftsmen you funded a couple of years ago. Oh, that's great, because Bernie funded a bunch of them. He shamefully tells you that the enterprise didn't go as planned, and their workshop is now bankrupt with nothing to show for it. Bernie, go beat him in the face with a hammer. Bernie was all nice and believed in them and gave them money, and they failed him. Oh, well. Oh, wait, now are you going to get an army up there, King of Lithuania? Now that we're going to do all the heavy lifting, you're like, oh, maybe I'll try. Oh, look at them. They must be scared, because they just forcefully assaulted this place. You lose more troops doing that. Yep, they must be scared. Well, here goes nothing. Vassals, send your army in. Once the autosave is done, they're like, I want you, sir, but autosave. I know. Not as nice as auto-shave. Think how convenient that'd be if you wanted to shave. You don't have to. It's like one of those Roombas, but for your face. It could go terrible, though. It shaved my nose off in the night. Oh, now I can't smell anything. Guess what, Jeffrey's host? High Chief Boris of Volhynia has provided me with proof that Grand Mayor Momchill has been viciously slandering me. I like the guy. Let him tell tales out of school. Whatever. Prepare to get your butt stomped in. We're going to send in reinforcements from the south. They will be in there on the 22nd. The main army is already there. We are in the top attacking. For some reason, they have no right flank, which I don't understand why with how big of an army that is, but that's alright. It allows us to flank them right away. Get our reinforcements up in there. They are outnumbered more than 2-1. Kind of wonder if we should send the rest of the reinforcements in. I don't think it'll be necessary with the fact we're flanking them, outnumber them 2-1. And we didn't even have to send our retinue. So, like, we're able to slowly build the treasury up a little bit because all our vassals have to pay for this. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left in mist wildflowers addressed to my kinsman Rhea. The would-be lover Chief Abel is waiting for her by the stream. Bernie's like, I must protect her. She's trying to seduce my friend. I'm like, don't do that, friend. His dick is, it's made of bugs. Ew, that's gross. Victory! Alright, we are going to appoint a new commander. Boro. We will end this war. We have stopped these landless adventurer bastards. And we will tell our troops to go home. Thank you, vassals. You served valiantly. You're welcome. And come on, next time, King of Lithuania, get your shit together, man. Fight your own wars, bro. Speaking of your own wars. Oh man, we gotta march the long way around. I was gonna attack here. Oh, I thought it was its own separate country. Never mind. Never mind. And now, it is the time of peace. That's not something we see a hell of a lot. Man, looking over our giant empire, Hi, Chief Yvette. My co-conspirator tells me that a man is now on the inside of the prison where Jeffrey sits. Are you kidding me? Oh, go fuck yourself, Yvette. Yvette, I'm sorry. Oh, now everybody wants to kill the guy. Now that we have the guy in prison. Nobody wanted to help us kill him before he raised the army. That's the guy whose army it was that we just captured. So he raises up this army. Emperor Bernie is like, let's murder him before he has an army ready to get us. Nobody wants to help. Once we captured him and have him in prison, then everybody's like, oh, we'll help you kill him. It's in prison, you fucking dolts. You know what? Go ahead. Whatever. You want to kill him? Go ahead. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. But he's not related to us, I don't think. No. I just can't believe it. Like, she shows up now. Now we're ready to kill him. Whatever. Peace be with you. I've discovered a plot with Count Herman of Nuremberg. End your plot. Wants to kill Otto. That's alright. The Spy Master will end that automatically. He's just letting us know what's going on because he's a good dude like that. Failure. Jeffrey refused to take the bait as an escape attempt. He's like, no, I'm not leaving prison at all, bro. No, we're not going to try again. We already captured him. We destroyed his host. He can stay in prison until he dies or until I accidentally release him, which I doubt is ever going to happen. That would be him there. We're not going to banish him. What good is banishing him? We kick him out of the kingdom. He was out of the kingdom, and he brings another army in. Let him die in prison. I want to collect another, like, 600 gold. Because I want to build another city in Severin. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, how is Dantown doing? Nah, it's doing alright. They finished the town market we bought for them. As time goes on, they'll start bringing in good tax money for us and continue to grow. We have a weak claim on... No. Oh, right over here by Sarkle? Yeah, we're not going to press that. We're not going to start a war with the Abbasids for this one territory here. In fact, I don't even want to start a war with the Abbasids. The Sunni and the Tangri nations are getting along just fine. Oh, no. Horseface, the wife, died. So originally there was Pretty Evalda, and then there was Horseface, and the wife died. So let us find a new wife. Oh, we can find a new ambition, I think. My ambition is to get a new bitch. Alright, Bernie, let us find you a woman. Her name does not have to be Dick. In fact, I don't want her to be related to you. Obviously, we want her not to be married. And she needs to be a woman. I think at this point, he's old enough where he wants to pick someone who's a steward. What about Donka? What about you, girl? You're diligent, humble, brave, ambitious, and temperate, and an underhanded rogue. Those would be good traits. Why don't you marry me? Oh, maybe I should hit the other thing. Where is it? Alright, I take it these are all the acceptable girls? Why are there so many family members in here? That's not acceptable to me. That's a lot of family members. Oh, this girl is really smart. This priestess here. Oh, that is tempting. Let's see, what else do we have? Maybe I'll just rank them by who's the smartest. Because the family really does seem to like smart people. Oh, you're really smart. Oh, but this lady's got good traits. She's kind and temperate and ambitious. And she's got good diplomacy, relatively speaking. And she's smart. We're going to go with this girl. I think she's the vassal or in the court of one of our vassals. Who is that? Frugi of Speens. Yeah, when the little kid's like, yeah, I'll hook you up, bro. He's like, I give you Svet Yada. Sweet. Emperor Bernie's fulfilled the mission to get married. And now he's got a new wife who's way sexier than Horseface was. Kind of hope she doesn't produce any kids, though. Because, well, Bert's not great. But Bert's old enough where if something bad happens to Bernie, he can take over. My liege, my mission to Damascus is a success. I know, the Caliph loves us. The Abyssinians and us, we get along well. And apparently the Christians, the Catholics I should say, not Christians. The Catholics, though they are Christian, not all Christians are Catholic, they can't go on any holy wars because they're too busy fighting a bunch of civil wars. What happened to Ireland? They renamed themselves to Iwerdun? High Chief Disaved of Transylvania has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence of Chief Braslov Birdlov's sexual preferences. I don't care. It's another guy without concubines. We can live with that. It's the future. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was saying, King of Lithuania, aren't you supposed to get these rebels out of here? Or these raiders? My liege, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Plok has converted to the Tengri faith. Right here. Excellent. So much delicious blue Tengrinism. Speaking of which, oh no. Really, game? In real life, there were sometimes, you know, periods of times where people didn't have wars for a few years. Not in this game. Kasongar of the Orthodox Uprising has declared the Second Carpathian Orthodox Revolt on Emperor Bernie. Orthodox rebels have risen up in Lukomori. Where the hell is that? It must be this. Apparently they're Orthodox over here. Is your leader Orthodox? No, he's Tengri. Well, we're not going to worry about it. Prince Bert is now of legal age. He became attached priest. So we have unlanded sons and an unmarried heir. Let us find a son for Bert. We want to find him. Can we find him a genius wife? No, never. That never works. I want someone really good at stewardship. Really good at intelligence? No, Rhea is related to him, so I don't want that. What about diplomacy? Diplomacy is important too. Ooh, she's really good at diplomacy, but sucks balls at the other ones. Ooh, she's pretty good at stuff. She is proud, deceitful, content, craven, gregarious, and quick. Ooh, that's really good. We will marry you to Chubbs McGee. There you go, son. I think you forgot the rest of your haircut. He's like, no, Dad, that's the style now. Look like a douche is the style? Shut up, Dad, I don't look like a douche. Pretty sure you do. To the proud Emperor Bernie, may you live in harmony and contentment. I subject? Try to make a bunch of words one. I accept your suggestion that Prince Bert and Sayamk get married. There, now you got a wife, and she's Chubbs. Keep you warm in the winter. Apparently she has a strong claim on there, which I don't really care about. And we have unlanded sons. I think it's just Bert. Yeah, that's alright. Bert can deal with it. Bert is going to inherit the entire kingdom anyway. Or I should say empire. If something happens and another kid pops up, Bert will get a territory, if I remember. Oh, I forgot we're going to deal with these Orthodox rebels. I'm just going to leave them there. Let them rebel for a while. What do I care? Hell, maybe I should even let them win, and we'll just come back and take them out. Come on, High Chief. The Impaler, you wanted to be the High Chief of Crimea. I made you the High Chief. Go do something about this. You almost have enough troops to win. If you call in a holy order, you can win, dipshit. He's like, you're not nice to me. I'm going to kick your face in. I made you a High Chief. Right now, you're a wuss chief. Oh, you do look like a wuss. Not you too. I know. That marriage has got problems. Victory! Uh-oh. The Zoroastrian heresy has appeared in the province of Urgench. I don't know how we got a victory up there, but fine, okay. Maybe they'd taken something and the King of Lithuania took it back? What the hell is going on out here? Rebels? Alright, so Urgench is, if I remember, right there. And they are Zoroastrian. Well, I don't care. You deal with this, Chief Alexander. You're tangry. That's your job. It's like, don't get tangry at me. It's supposed to be like angry. It didn't work. Sometimes they don't all work. You know how it is. That's what I say in the bedroom. Alright, hey everybody. That's the end of this episode. Thanks y'all for watching. We're doing pretty good. There's always some or other to fight when you're the Carpathian Empire, but I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Man, look at all these revolts in the Western world. Crazy. Take it easy, everybody.